Hello guys, welcome back to Let's Go Far Together. Today, I'm really excited to share with you guys a couple new gadgets I got. I got a ring light and it actually comes with the remote to control the camera, so hopefully you don't see me getting up and down to start the video and then turn it off. The other thing is a mic, which I'll try not to do the whole thing when I tap on my chest a lot. It's just the way I talk, so hopefully it's just better audio and better experience for you, the viewer, and we hopefully have better quality videos. This video is about all my players, and I don't understand it, but it seems to be kind of like a cultural thing that most kids that I have coached that play the game, they don't actually watch the game. So I want to encourage you to do so. And there's no better way or no better stage to do it than the Champions League stage, knockout stages. And there's a lot of great stories in this. I'm just going to share with you really quick the brackets. There's two brackets, and I'm going to tell you what I think or what I predict is going to happen, and you let me know what you think, and hopefully you actually watch the games and remember, the little stories I told you about them. All right. On the one side of the bracket, we got, out of the 8 games, 6 of them have actually won the Champions League before. The only ones that have not is Galatasaray and Atalanta. Now we got PSG against Chelsea, both of them young teams, but under Luis Enrique, they actually playing way better than they used to before. In fact, if you even casually watched soccer last year, you would know that PSG won the Champions League last year. Now, I got a feeling that PSG will actually beat Chelsea, mainly because Chelsea have not actually, I don't think, got a hold to their team as good as they should. And again, they are a young team, they inexperienced, and the way they rotate especially their back line, for what seems more like just market value than anything else, I think that Chelsea will actually fall out against PSG. Galatasaray with Osimhen and Sane, I still don't think have enough against an inconsistent Liverpool, but still it's Liverpool and they are a better team than Galatasaray. So I got them going through on the round of 16th, and I got PSG beating Liverpool again because I think PSG is a stronger team. Marquinhos, Pacho, Vitinha, Neves, Dembele, Ballon d'Or, Dembele, Hakimi, Mendes. I mean, they're just too strong of a team to fall. Barcola, Duet, you guys get the point. Now, the other game is, again, I got PSG beating Liverpool, and the other game is Real Madrid against City. I think City will actually prioritize the league because it's kind of what Guardiola does, and I believe Real Madrid will actually beat City. These teams have faced each other 4 times, and out of the 4, 3 times Real Madrid has won, and out of the 4, 3 times the team that won this header went on to win the whole thing. I don't think that will be the case this year, and you'll see here in a minute. But I think Real Madrid will beat City. Atalanta against Munich. Atalanta is the only Italian team in this Champions League, and that's a story on its own for Italian football, and it's a very sad thing, but it is the situation that they're in right now. I think Munich is way too strong for them, and I believe they'll go through. I believe that Munich, with Vincent Kompany, he's not the most experienced coach, but he is a more experienced coach than Arbeloa, and I think Munich would beat Real Madrid and go on to the semifinal against PSG, and I believe that Munich will beat PSG on the semifinal. I might be very wrong on this, but that's just my hunch. So Munich will be on the final from this side of the bracket. On the other side of the bracket, we got Newcastle against Barcelona. Again, Barcelona on this side of the bracket is the only team that has ever won a Champions League. Now, Newcastle has a lot of speed, and the whole high line of Barcelona is going to be a detriment. But I don't see Newcastle over 2 legs beating Barcelona. So I got Barcelona going through. Atletico Madrid goes against Spurs, a Spurs that is just a calamity right now. So I think Atletico Madrid will beat Spurs. And because of the result in the Copa del Rey, that's the Spanish Cup, I think that Atletico Madrid will go on that semifinal in the Copa del Rey. Should actually win the Copa del Rey, and that should give them a lot of confidence. Beating Barcelona. Again, on the league, they're very safe because they're okay with finishing third or fourth. They're not really going for the title, and they're okay with that. So that means I got Atletico Madrid beating Barcelona and going on to the semifinal. Now, on the next game, we got Bodo Glimt against Sporting. Bodo Glimt, a team that has only 10,000 seats or less in their stadium. The first time ever playing in the Champions League. In that season, European Cup, Europa League, they made it to the semifinal against Spurs and then got knocked out. And that's the one that Spurs went on and won against Manchester United. But I think this Cinderella story will actually be able to have one more chapter, and I think they will beat Sporting and go on to the quarterfinals. Then we got on the last game on the bracket, we got Leverkusen against Arsenal. Arsenal are far too strong for Leverkusen. This is not Xabi Alonso's Leverkusen. It's a much weaker Leverkusen. They lost at least 3 great players out of their team: Birds and Frimpong to Liverpool, and Hincapié to Arsenal. That's just to name the 3 that I can think off the top of my head. So I think Arsenal will go through, and I think sadly, Bodo Glimt, as much as they've been a Goliath slayer, you know, this David versus Goliath, they beat Atletico Madrid, they beat Real Madrid, they beat City, they also beat Inter Milan twice, at home and away, to make it to this stage. I still don't think they'll be enough to beat Arsenal, and Arsenal will kill our David on this stage. And because of the focus that Arsenal has to put on the league, I believe that Arsenal will actually lose to Atletico de Madrid, especially because they are a very defensive team. They're not as attacking as some of the results might suggest. And if they're going to go defending, I think Atletico de Madrid and Cholo Simeone can actually give Arsenal a clinic on how to do it, how to dig out a result. So I got Atletico Madrid making it to the final on this side of the bracket, but I think kind of like they did against Real Madrid when they played those 2 finals against them in the Champions League, I think Atletico Madrid would choke again and not make it in the final. And I think they'll lose to Bayern Munich. So I got Bayern Munich actually winning the whole thing. But again, on that side of the bracket, it could be Bayern Munich, it could be PSG, it could be Real Madrid, it could be City, it could be a lot of teams on that side of the bracket. But I got Munich winning it the whole thing. And just let me know what you think. We are almost to 1,000 subscribers. I really, really can't tell you how grateful I am and how excited I am to have this community. Something that I never thought would even, get past 20 or 30 kids that I coach this season. I'm very excited, and I really hope that you guys enjoy the content. Make sure you give it a like. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and let's see how much we can grow this community. I appreciate you guys. See you in the next one, and let's go far together.